International cooperation and the fight against poverty are major elements in Switzerland's relationship with the world. Switzerland has been committed to Bolivia's development since 1969 by means of a respectful and horizontal relationship based on mutual trust. Swiss development cooperation with Bolivia has been laying the groundwork for sustainable independent development over the past 47 years. Climate change has become a reality that requires an immediate response. Bolivia is a country particularly vulnerable to the impact of global warming, an event that largely affects the poor.
El impacto del cambio climático en la agricultura va a agudizar el conjunto de problemas con los cuales se enfrenta la agricultura familiar en esta región del altiplano.
The Municipal Autonomous Government of Tiwanaku, through its Risk Management Unit, is a good example of the kind of preventive steps being taken in each municipality, with support from Swiss development cooperation. Climate variations are registered at the local weather station. These provide a major indicator that contribute to an adequate response to climate threats.
Es una demanda de la población y como tal, nosotros como gobierno municipal debemos hacer la asistencia a eso.
El impacto que va a generar el cambio climático en lo local ha puesto sobre la mesa la necesidad de trabajar y la importancia de recuperar los saberes locales porque nos ofrecen, ¿no?, importantes conocimientos para la solución de problemas actuales en un marco de incertidumbre.
The incorporation of ancestral knowledge is a major part of prevention policy. In each community exists yapuchiris. Traditionally, they have gained experience in weather prediction based on natural indicators. The National Bioculture Program is a joint effort by the Ministry of Environment and Water and Swiss cooperation. It aims to support ecosystem conservation and poverty reduction by combining scientific knowledge and the ancestral knowledge of Andean cultures.
Inos aka iliman, no kotam ilimanim sanyaneha. Aka ilimaneh apsu akotat ha oma vapor apsu sinste ilimanero ape ilimanet uka oma apsu asaste ilimanet pas oma wakaro zihor nanakar atinda nebhet kaya kotar mandanera kam sanakaro zihor apanira kindos uka kotampe ilimanem beha kontakt ase uka trabaje phe ernak aphe hane ale ilimane kinale kotaki karakesaka.
Historically, women have played a major role in preserving traditions, among which the protection of seed agrobiodiversity is not only the principal livelihood and food provision, but also an invaluable wealth for Bolivia.
Naya funciona custodio satat atanak abnaqil ayukam nak atatakan. Naya ka atanak ya puchas pua Kaugneris, huipir iutasi kaugneris, awasirun chikchins iutas ukanak acá esperak. Hataha uthitua 85 variedad uthit hataha. Dai nanagan wawanaka hans wawanaka pataki kanaga imata nek akahatanaga.
The project is also engaged in promoting innovation, and in particular, methods to make organic compost and biofertilizer and insecticides. The community of Cachilaya is a model in dealing with climate change by combining local knowledge and new technology. Cachilaya illustrates the concept of vivir bien for Bolivia and the world. River basin and water management is essential not only to development, but to human survival itself. Without water, there's no development, no life. In Cochabamba, where water is particularly scarce, the experience that began 18 years ago with support from the Swiss Development Cooperation has become a successful model, now adopted as national policy. Protection of degraded areas, building and control of drainage channels, soil management and conservation, reforestation, a whole set of coordinated activities and practices related to water resources.
Y la solución de este problema no es un tema estrictamente técnico, ni siquiera económico, de disponibilidad de recursos. Es un tema que tiene que ver con la necesidad de acuerdos sociales para organizar el acceso al agua.
Water is a common good, thus contributing to consensus, building development public policies, and raising community awareness have been major goals for Swiss Development Cooperation.
Para contribuir a dar respuestas urgentes y dar solución a la problemática, tenemos nosotros un sustento fundamental en la cooperación suiza. No solo en la construcción de la institucionalidad, sino también en el establecimiento de escenarios para investigar, para recoger experiencias que contribuyan a este problema de la armonía, de la conciliación de intereses para acceder al agua, para riego, para agua potable y para otros usos.
Good water management opens many new opportunities for community development and improved living standards.
Pero también jawarina kama imainata mejoraita kikimpi pogo iniguta o imainata pogo chigum, por ejemplo, kaipi hasta van tarpuigu papa, ika, entonces imainata mejoraya tiguma hasta van mejorta beneficio kuya tineo.
La Paz is one of the highest cities in the world. It is located at 4,000 meters above sea level. At this altitude, there's less oxygen, and the impact of environmental pollution is far stronger. Of the more than 217,000 cars in the city, many are in poor condition and are the major factor in environmental pollution. Swiss Development Cooperation, through the Clean Air Project, has provided the required equipment and technical assistance to operate the first municipal inspection station for motor vehicles. This initiative will subsequently be replicated in all of Bolivia's cities.
Este es un centro piloto que nos va a permitir a nosotros desarrollar la experiencia necesaria para implementar nuestra red. Nosotros pensamos implementar un sistema de revisión técnica vehicular municipal que incluye la construcción de 16 líneas de inspección, a partir del cual nosotros vamos a poder hacer el control a todo el parque automotor municipal.
Analysis of vehicle emissions and mechanical inspections at these stations will greatly enhance road safety and decrease environmental pollution. Respect for human rights is at the core of democracy. The Human Rights Ombudsman's Office provides citizens with a channel to report violations of their rights. Swiss Development Cooperation supports efforts to establish effective ombudsman presence throughout the country.
Es una de las cooperaciones que en el contexto de la canasta de fondos ha jugado un rol importantísimo, porque permite que la cobertura de la Defensoría del Pueblo a nivel nacional esté en todo el país.
There are still many flaws in the Bolivian prison system. This is illustrated by the Montero prison in Santa Cruz. Scarce resources and delay of trials have led to dramatic levels of overcrowding.
Para evitar esto, la mejor ayuda sería que la justicia sea más correcta, porque hay gente que está casi por la pura, ¿verdad? Hay gente que está 1 año, 2 años, su delito no asume ni a $100.
In Bolivia, 84% of all inmates are held in preventive detention while awaiting sentencing. Swiss Development Cooperation supports the Plurinational Public Defense Service. For many of the detainees, this is the only hope to exercise their rights.
Toda la ayuda es bienvenida. Necesitamos mucho. El privado de libertad necesita mucho. Entonces, todo es bienvenido y esperamos que vaya a consolidarse esa ayuda que se nos está proponiendo.
Although much has yet to be done, significant progress has been made. The Montero Center for Productive Rehabilitation is an example of what needs to be done to rehabilitate the inmate population through work and training. Here, too, the Public Defense Service plays an important role. Women's right to a life free of violence is a priority in Bolivia. This has led to the creation of Legal Integrated Municipal Services, SLIM, which receives support from Swiss Development Cooperation.
La mujer es la que lleva la peor parte en estos casos de violencia. Es la que más sufre la violencia física, psicológica, económica y sexual. Evidentemente, si va a cambiar lo que es la violencia, nuestra sociedad jamás va a progresar y por ende nuestro municipio tampoco, ¿no?
SLIMs are also engaged in educating, raising awareness, and publicly disseminating these issues through innovative efforts.
Esto es algo gráfico, llamativo por los colores que tiene, es arte de calle y todo mundo va a poder ver y concientizar. Muchas veces en un taller la gente nos atiende 5 minutos, después su mente está afuera, pero de esto no va a poder escapar.
The network of local communicators plays a central role in raising awareness of several issues. For example, prevention of violence against women is one of the priorities of Swiss Development Cooperation Support Program for Municipal Democracy, PADM. Among the several activities being implemented is the production of a radio program.
Deshojando margaritas, con el apoyo de la Cooperación Suiza en Bolivia y el PADM.
Amigas y amigos de la radio, estamos nuevamente junto a ustedes iniciando una nueva entrega de Deshojando Margaritas.
This weekly program promotes campaigns, supports activities, and reinforces coordination of efforts by local civil society networks and government institutions.
Deshojando margaritas.
In some schools, art activities are promoted as part of their effort to raise awareness and encourage participatory reflection on social problems affecting all of society. This local initiative, supported by Swiss Development Cooperation, intends to instill other values and daily obligations, like punctuality and responsibility, in a truly innovative manner.
Creo que el mejor lugar para cambiar es la escuela. El mejor lugar para volver a educar a la gente es la escuela.
Quality vocational training is an essential requirement in any social and economic development process. Fulfillment of this requirement has become a pressing need due to massive urban migration of untrained people. Swiss Development Cooperation, through local partners, is assisting in improving the curriculum, teacher training, and equipment for vocational schools. For many, vocational training is the first step to being able to start their own enterprises and improve their own living conditions and their families.
Tenerlo este invernadero me ha ayudado mucho mi formación técnica, especialidad de floricultura. Las recomendaciones que les daría a los jóvenes sería que hagan sus emprendimientos, porque hoy en día ya no conviene ser empleado, ¿no? O sea, tener algo propio, soñar ser empresario.
Sandro is a good example of how vocational training can lead to new productive endeavors. 2 years ago, he began a carnation business with 5,000 plants. Today, he owns 35,000 plants in one of the largest greenhouses in the region, from where he supplies the market in Sucre. Credit adapted to conditions of small rural producers is a decisive factor driving development and production. Achacachi in the Andean highlands provides a good example. After 15 years of project support, 15,000 male and female producers gain access to financial or technical assistance services. This is a major input to production and marketing, for potato and milk in particular.
Donde más se necesita orientar a los hermanos productores es la capacitación en asistencia técnica, por ejemplo, en sanidad animal, inseminación artificial, en alimentación y mejoramiento genético. Es en la cadena de producción de la leche, ¿no?
The Rural Market Project has created an important public-private consultation space. The standard of living has changed significantly in 5 of the country's provinces. As a result, thousands of families have become the main actors in their own development.
Antes ordeñábamos por animal 2 litros, ¿no? Y yo, por ejemplo, ordeñaba de 6 vacas 20 litros. Hoy estoy, digamos, ordeñando de una vaca 20 a 25 litros, ¿no? Entonces nos indica que, digamos, estamos mejores en la economía. Y con eso hago estudiar mis hijos. Mucha gente también emigraba a otro lado, a ciudades, a otros países, pero con la lechería estamos nomás sostenibles, ¿no?
Swiss Development Cooperation supports efforts to seek new opportunities, new markets, and new crops for small-scale farmers to produce and sell at better prices in different regions in Bolivia. The project has introduced string bean production to the Cordillera de Santa Cruz. Farmers now make up to 10 times what they got paid for the sale of corn. 25 years of Swiss Development Cooperation support has increased production tenfold. The workforce has multiplied by 5, and exports have gone from $1.5 to $41 million. In addition, string beans are a very complete food source. Training on how to cook bean-based dishes is intended to make this product known and encourage local consumption.
Este poroto que producimos, que es muy bueno, es muy buen alimento, pero debemos consumirlo. Hoy vamos a preparar comidas a base de poroto, para que no solamente se venda el poroto.
No sabíamos cuestiones de la harina que se hacía del poroto, pero ya ahora ya conocemos, ya sabemos ya, para poder hacer el pan, la tortita, los queques. Ahí vamos a aprender más para hacer la comida ya, para esperar a las 12 a los niños. Ellos lo van a saborear lindo.
Over the past years, Bolivia has made rapid progress. Poverty has decreased, health has improved, and education has expanded. However, there are still important challenges pending. These include accelerated urban development, climate change, diversifying agriculture, and strengthening institutions. In the face of these new challenges, Switzerland will continue to work and help weave a better future for all Bolivians, men and women alike.